Yeah, another dating disaster? Absolutely. You wouldn't be the first and sadly not the last. The amount of people I've had get in touch with me about their dating disasters and asking themselves why. Now, these people are people that would go internal. So they're going to look at themselves. So they do their shadow work. Sometimes it's not you, my sweethearts. It's the simple fact that, yes, you are in an arena which is synonymous with people connecting, genuinely wanting to connect and meet. Sadly, these days, that is not the case. Dating sites are used as an easy access to one night stands. Sadly, yeah. And easy access to people who might be looking to financially exploit you, emotionally exploit you, psychologically exploit you because they are simply looking for a life and you're the one that's going to provide that for them. Also, we have people who don't do their shadow work, so they are selfish people that know that, well, they don't know because they're not self-aware. So they only know they want what they want, and so they walk into the arena where genuine people want to make relationships and they don't. They're looking to have their ego fed, their insecurities stroked, because they themselves don't feel like they should have to face their own feelings. They are an exception to the rule in their book. They need to take it out on someone else. That's not good. That is not good, but that is their mission. Their mission is to feed their ego from the insecurities that were put into them from either childhood or partnership disasters and relationship breakups or the abuse of their previous partner in whatever way. That then is turned into a bitterness and they simply want to make somebody else feel as crappy as they do. And most of the time, they will never attack the person that done it because 9 times out of 10, that's their partner, their baby father, their baby mother. And so therefore, that person has the ultimate control about how and when they see their children. More bitterness grows. And so they head straight off to the dating site in which to unleash. They're absolutely going to unleash all of their anger and their bitterness on somebody who's genuine and good. And that's why genuine people on dating sites are being annihilated, because these people are predators. Some of them are looking for, again, personal satisfaction without giving anything back. Some are preserving themselves. So they're not going to give. They just want to take. And it's a feel-good factor. I've heard people tell me how they've loved being on there because it's simply, they're getting lots of likes, they're getting asked out, and then they just close that down because all they wanted was the affirmation. Very, very sad. So when you've got people going to dating sites with that mentality, what do you expect? What do you expect? It's going to get bad. The one way around it is to keep remaining genuine. And then suddenly all the disingenuous people will come across each other. They'll find each other. They'll do each other over. And if they do come to us good guys, we've got to call them out. Put their name in big capital letters and let everybody see what they're about and what they want to do. And if you've had a bad encounter, report it to the dating site. At least do that, because you might be one of many. Or you might be just the one and others have decided to come out now because of you. So the idea is to, 1, be genuine. Can't help that. Just keep staying genuine. 2, report it, because their behavior might have been reported before, or it might start to show a pattern and then they can be removed from the dating site. Because remember, people have to pay for that. You have to pay for these encounters. And each time you're getting a frigging, a potential frigging freak, a potential stalker, a potential murderer. That's what we're having to deal with these days. Extremely selfish people, extremely self-indulged people, and they're going on a site which means interaction. Well, how are you going to interact with somebody else when you're only about yourself? My advice to people is go on a date with your emotions before you go on a date with another human being. Okay, be at one with your emotions, because half the time it's because people are in denial and they don't want to face certain things because they think they're an exception to the rule. And at the end of the day, emotions are plugged to you as if they are bad, negative. No, they're not. if you were in tune with your emotions, each one from when you were born, from when you were young up until now, you would be on master's level. And you wouldn't find it difficult. You wouldn't run away from them. You'd speak to them. They're your best buddy. This is what people don't realize about emotions, that they are actually your friend. They actually prevent you from getting hurt. But I tell you what, we'll ignore all of those. Yeah, we'll ignore all of that and we'll just go with what society tells us, because your intuition don't know nothing. Well, it does. It does. And when you're not listening to it, that's when the consequences come in. To teach you, to show you, listen to your consciousness. Listen to that stomach, that feeling when you're saying, oh, I should have done that. Yeah, I knew I shouldn't have done this. Yeah, listen. Because it will be your friend. It will be your protector, because you're relying too much. We are relying too much on society, its narratives, its algorithms, and we're just going with that and we're not questioning anything. And people are having the worst experiences. They're having the worst experiences on dating sites, and it's not on. It's got to stop. And so we need to start calling out those people who are wasting people's time, and energy, and thirdly, your money. So be vigilant, my darlings, and be as genuine as you can, because the more genuine you are, you will notice the disingenuous people. And like I said, you get together, you can tell other people on the site, hey, listen, don't entertain them. They're no good. You've had a bit of, of an encounter with them, and you can help others. So it's all about prevention, my darlings. This is why we have to stick together, because they are going to destroy it for all of us good people, for all of us that haven't cut corners, who aren't up in our own ego, who aren't all up in our emotions, who are internal and do their best to better themselves every day. Power to you, my darlings. Now, if you do like my content and you are liking, you get insight from what I'm saying, do like and subscribe, and do leave any comments of experiences that you've had with dating, whether they be bad or good. I tell you what, we could do with some good ones though, because having said all of that negativity, there are people that do meet on a dating site and it's beautiful. Please do share. We'd love to hear that. On that note, do be safe. Have a wonderful week. And as always,